this pain could've cried the ocean. All this liquor poured up and all this weed we smoking. Still every man grinding, we staying focused. Still every man grinding, we staying focused. All this pain could've cried the ocean. All this liquor poured up and all this weed we smoking. Still every man grinding, we staying focused. Still every man grinding, we staying focused. Off the corners, off the curb, near that corner store. With my niggas ducking bullets, we be letting go. Word around the city, people talking that we next to blow.
It's the People Station 93.7 WBLK, DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected. Got the homies in the building tonight. EMG is in the building. I keep seeing this Say Less thing all over the place, so had to bring him up here and see what this is about. I'm seeing it all over the internet, all over the streets, and everything too. Definitely got a buzz. I know y'all were doing music and everything like that. At first, got the buzz and everything with that. So how did y'all come up with the clothing? How long have y'all been doing that for?
Basically, the clothing line, we just launched it this week, this year. I mean, basically, like last year, we was just it was in the neighborhood. We used it as a slogan. We were just saying it and all of that. But I started as like it's a couple things we do, and it's just like branch off and everybody use it.
Oh, okay.
So I seen it getting out there in our city. So basically, I was like, let me brand this. Let me make something out of this before just everybody saying it and don't know where it came from. Cause like when we dropped our song, we dropped Sheesh, and then I dropped some Sheesh shirts.
Yeah.
And I made a nice little bit of money in the neighborhood, within the neighborhood. So I'm like, if I can make that off of just them shirts, if I can make something that's for everybody, it ain't no telling. You feel me?
Oh, okay, cool. How did you come up with the name Say Less? Like, what does it actually mean? I mean, obviously we know it means like say less, but what's the meaning behind it?
The concept behind everything is basically say less, do more. You feel me?
Don't talk about it, be about it.
Right.
For a lot.
Oh, okay, cool. And you said y'all just launched it this year. Like, how hard was it to actually get that started? Because I know like there's a lot of clothing companies that's out, especially like within the city or like that. But I keep seeing y'all join everywhere. Like, everybody's with the Say Less, Facebook, Instagram, even the #1 urban show, Money and Violence. I seen dude had the Say Less shirt on there and all that. So was it hard to really get everybody in it, or was something that you just started and just kind of took off, or what did you have to do to really get it out there?
It's original.
And I mean, it's more so like, okay, we had the platform from the music, and then the following we had already and the buzz we had. But it's like, okay, when we drop the shirts, it's already catchy. Say less, do more. It's already catchy.
Yeah.
But far as the buzz and how far it got so far, it's more or less just the grind. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
And it's like, just grinding.
Like do y'all do the design and stuff yourself? Do y'all come up with like the colors and how you're gonna do everything, or do you have a specific person to do that?
Nah, okay, now let's talk about the original design. The original design, I was gonna do like a duct tape mouth around the eyes. We whipped it up. I showed everybody.
Yeah.
We ain't come to a mutual agreement. We ain't really like it. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna try something new. Then I said we're gonna go with the cursive with the mouth like this.
Oh, okay.
And then it clicked. Everybody liked it.
Yeah.
But basically, we was wearing it amongst each other.
Yeah.
But I made it when I made it exactly in my mind, I wanted to make a line like a female line.
Oh,
to reach out for the females, because basically it's like once you touch on the females and you keep a hot female in it, all the other females gonna want it, and then the males gonna follow behind everything the females do.
Yeah. That's smart thinking too. Like how old are you?
I'm 23.
That's definitely a young entrepreneur. Like even people that's like older than me want to think of how y'all have like at the peak of y'all getting the buzz off the music and like that,
right,
to branch out and do other things. It's the same thing kind of like what Jay-Z and them did too. Right. Like a lot of people look at rappers and different stuff like that and just think, okay, they made all these millions just off of music. If you look at all of the top people that's even on the Forbes, it's like the top 5, none of them just made it off of music. Like Jay-Z did it with like Rockaware and everything like that. Dr. Dre had like Beats. Diddy had the Ciroc and everything else like that, so that's good. That's smart thinking. That's something that you actually
see. And it's all about in life. It's all about your mind.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everything is started from a thought.
We say less.
Right. That come perfect in it too.
Definitely, but I think that's definitely dope. Like I say, y'all definitely still buzzing with the music and all that, and they have the clothing line and everything go like that too. A lot of times, it's kind of like y'all doing everything. A lot of times, like it take artists to start doing merchandise and stuff like that, like years after they already have their buzz. That's right. Good that you got at the same time.
But then on top of that, it's like okay, we do music, and we started back in 2011.
Oh, okay.
And when we started that, we was doing the music and all that. And then once we started getting hot, it's like everybody started doing music. And it's like once everybody doing the same thing as you, it's like it take away from it. Now it's like, oh, everybody doing that, nobody want to hear that. So it's like you got to show that you can step out your box. You ain't the same. You could go anywhere, and that's the concept of every man grind. We doing everything. Every way to make a dollar, make money.
That's the best way to do it too. Like even like I tell other DJs like that too. It's always good to have more than one hustle. So like if music slow up, you got clothing. That slow up, you do films.
And it's like clothing too. Since I dropped these, it's been a lot of new clothing line. But no, I ain't saying that to say nothing because at the end of the day, as a city, as a whole, Buffalo right now is more hungrier than ever.
Yeah.
And especially 2016 right now, it's a lot of big things that's gonna come out of 2016. And for instance, like our youth, it ain't really no money in the city for the youth. That's why it's so much violence, so much crime, and all of that. It's just corrupted by what we see and what they program in our head. But basically, it's like all the cities around the world, they getting millions of dollars in the youth. We wake up, we see the TV, Instagram, Facebook, TVs everywhere. You see money. Instagram, you see all of that good shit. You feel me? So that make people want it more and more. Just make them hungry. And it's like
say less, do more.
Right, say less, do more. It's like how you gonna get it?
Coming.
That's where the do more and say less. And we've been doing more and saying less, and it's showing now.
Definitely showing. Like I said, if I notice it, it's definitely because like I come across so much stuff. They people emailing me stuff and like that, but I just keep seeing this say less thing. And at first I didn't even know it was y'all. I just kept saying like, what is this say less thing? I thought it was like a new clothing line. It's crazy that it's straight out of Buffalo, so that's definitely good. What's next besides the say less clothing? Is there anything like y'all gonna do like films or anything like that too?
See that's crazy. You said that because like you said, we in the middle of shooting a movie. We trying to put like a good official movie out there for the town, for the whole city as a whole.
That's definitely dope when you're young too. So that's definitely good to have that mindset so young. Because I mean, there's so many other things you can do to get money. But to legitimately start something, even it's just
see with all of this, it's like if it come overnight, if it come fast, it's gonna fall fast.
Yeah.
So it's been a long time coming, but it's like you gotta learn the game first of all, first and foremost. Because when I first started rapping, when we all first started rapping, I used to just think like you drop a hot song, you're just gonna be on it out of nowhere like that. But it ain't even like that. You gotta learn the game. You gotta learn business. You gotta learn copyright, everything, trademarking, everything. So with all that, we just learning everything, and we getting to new levels, and just basically getting ready for everything that's to come ahead of us.
And that's good that you said that you learning and stuff. Like you said, a lot of people think that it's just okay. I'm the hottest artist out like that. I'm about to get $1 million.
See, that's the thing. Hard work beat talent any day.
Definitely.
Any day.
Yeah. And I tell people all the time too, like the industry, like music as a hobby can be based off of just talent, but music as the business, which generates money, is not just talent. It's all those other things you're saying, like you didn't do it overnight. Y'all been grinding forever just to get the music popping, and once you got that popping, you branch out to the
And like you said about like it's Buffalo as a whole, it's not even just music. Like everything, like if you check on social media, you see everything talking about Buffalo nowadays. Like somebody just got signed to the Atlanta Falcons from Buffalo. He just got signed. Raven, she grew up in our neighborhood with us. She just made XXL. She from Buffalo. We got people out here, other clothing lines that's doing good. Other rappers, engineers, models, people that do makeup, everything. Everybody just going hard as a whole. And I feel like if everybody just support each other and keep going, Buffalo will be its own new celebrities. You feel me? And everybody be looking at us, at our city.
I think as long as, like, I've been born and raised in Buffalo, for all the time that I've been here, I think this is the time where I've never seen it where it's been so much, like, productivity, where everybody's just supporting each other, everybody's just trying to get money.
Because it's like, if you put positivity, you can never get a negative from a positive. You feel me? Like, look at us. Everybody look at us as the bad people from the city. And if we doing something positive, how can you label us or how can you judge us? You feel me?
And that's good to even like you said, when people label you as the bad people from the city, when they see you doing something positive and you actually sticking with it and being successful,
right.
that's a more of an impact than the impact of them thinking that y'all bad people, like, because they see like, okay, they came from this and they doing this and got that pop, especially this young to even know all of this stuff. Like, I done went to school and put years in, everything like that, and half of the stuff that y'all doing now is stuff that I didn't even think about back then.
Right.
Be so
and I say that to say this because people so hungry for the top and so hungry for success. Motherfuckers tired of living in the hood. Like, it's so crazy now from with me traveling and moving all over the place. I learned, and me getting older, I can see the difference from poverty living and then regular living. Like, I lived in Vegas, I lived in Atlanta, I lived in nice houses, gated communities, all that. And then still to this day, I'm in the hood, I live in the hood. But it's like, you could ride over to the water on Buffalo and see all the nice houses, waters on the dock. People, they sit there and read their newspaper and live life every day while we living in the trenches, trying to make it out. And with the music, it's like, shit, we got a message and we pushing the message in our music. And everybody know it's real. You feel me? So it's like, this ain't what it is. People, the average person every day is trying to make it out the hood, not be in the hood. That's what they don't tell you. So with that being said, we gonna grind and we gonna go hard all the way.
Definitely. Where can they buy the like the Say Less apparel and all that?
Say Less apparel. You can find us on Facebook right now. We got the web. We working on the website. But on Facebook, Say Let's Do More on Facebook.
Any Twitter, Instagram, anything like that?
Instagram. It's under my Instagram, EMG_2XS Big Homie.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but basically we working on the Say Let's Do More website. I'm gonna have that up real soon.
But everything can get purchased through Facebook.
Right, through
Facebook
the Say
right
Less
now.
page. Through the Say Less page, you can pull up.
Okay. Cool. Well, man, definitely appreciate y'all. Anything I didn't go over that you didn't know about the Say Less thing, anything like that before you wrap it up? Lots of my mind be racing, so I made 2 hours later.
We got a new design coming. It's a new design coming. Multiple.
Yeah, we got a couple new designs coming. We're going to switch it up. But basically, Say Less is more so a stud of like a t-shirt. We making it like a brand. It's a brand. So we're going to push the brand.
And I know you were saying like you were trying to get the ladies like that too. So do y'all have like shirts and stuff for the ladies or anything like that coming out?
Oh yeah, see what this is only a couple shirts. This is the pants set right here. This is like, because I just came, we had a couple events this week. So I sold out of everything. But far as merchandise, I got tank tops.
Everything.
I got crop tops.
Whatever you need.
I got sundresses. We got panties for the ladies. For real, we got t-shirts. We got jackets. This the first edition right here. This the new logo right here. I actually
that's dope. I like that.
just brung this out. And then with the zip emoji.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
We got shorts coming out. All the good shit. Basically, because it's more or less, you got to think of something that everybody need every day. Which is food, clothes, all that good shit. And everybody like to stay fly.
So, and I like how you got so many different colors and all that.
Right.
All that too. So that's definitely good to start out. A lot of times people start up these companies just be like a white t-shirt, black design, and that's it. And like, well, I ain't getting no support. You gotta think outside the box, do some different stuff. Everybody don't want to dress the same. So I like how you got like the different styles and everything else like that. Well, again, definitely appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all always have my support, man. Wish y'all the best. It's definitely something good that y'all doing in the city. DJ Bandana Black. Say Less.
We're going to wrap it all up. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to say this, man. Buffalo, New York, 2016. We on the rise, man. Everybody just support each other. Keep grinding. And we're going to be there. We're going to lead by example. Say less. We're going to do more. EMG Beamer Boys. Checking in. 93.7. Shout out DJ Bandana Black. Say let's do more. The movement. Got Pistol with me.
Trap and Field on the way.
Trap and Field on the way. After the Gunsmoke Part 2 coming out, you can get After the Gunsmoke Part 1 on that piff. Road to Riches, the mixtape, EMG Beamer Boys. Splash Bros. We got a lot of mixtapes coming out for y'all. So stay tuned.
Pissed up. Yeah. Just a young nigga from the park, hitting licks. I'm just a young nigga from that Rodney Ave strip. Said I'm just a young nigga from the 716. I'm just a young nigga. I'm just a young nigga. Just a young nigga from the park, hitting licks. I'm just a young nigga from the
Ronnie Astor. Said I'm just a young nigga from the 716. I'm just a young nigga. I'm just a young nigga.
Alright, MG Beamer Boys, MG 2 times checking in. I want to give a shout out to my man Mister from Money and Violence. Rocking that Say Less in the last episode. One of the best episodes, I think, so far. Shout out Miz and Rafe. Shout out Shane, Shooter Shane, gang. Shout out the whole cast, man. We rockin' with y'all out of Buffalo, New York. Shout out 93.7 WVOK. We checking in. Stay tuned. Big moves 2016. I want to give a big shout out to DJ Bandana Black and the whole 93.7 for having me. Say Less, do more. The movement 2016. We got a lot more coming. Stay tuned.